It's always been said that Jason takes his revenge on anybody that enters Crystal Lake, which for the most part is true, as it's shown in parts 2, 6, 7, and the beginning of part 8. But unlike most of the movie villains, Jason did get his revenge very early on by killing the one who decapitated his mother at the end of part 1. Alice Hardy is stabbed in the temple with an ice pick by Jason before the opening credits of part 2. So if he's already killed Alice, why would he feel motivated to kill even more? My theory is that, like Jenny mentions in part 2, Jason is waiting for his mother's resurrection. So I would imagine he is there guarding her defenseless head until that time comes. This is why he follows the two counselors back to the Packanack Lodge, and also why he kills the police officer that discovers his shack. I believe that Jason thought that they were getting too close and may have possibly been there to take him away from his mother, so he was fighting to stay with her at all costs. That also explains why he was so willing to believe that Jenny was his mother despite looking nothing like her aside from wearing her sweater. He was desperately hoping for Pamela to return, and this resulted in him letting his guard down, until he sees his mother's head and realizes that he was tricked. After paramedics and police would have rescued Jenny, she would have told them about the shack, in which likely they would have searched in their hunt for Jenny's boyfriend Paul. They also would have very likely have recovered the bodies there, including the head of Pamela. This would have angered Jason and forced him on a search for his mother's head to bring her back to Camp Crystal Lake. First at Higgins Haven, where during his search he would go on another murder spree. Then next at the Jarvis residence, where he would ultimately meet his demise at the hands of a young Tommy Jarvis. This is probably also the reason Jason comes back from the dead too. He would still be searching for his mother's head, and will not rest until they are reunited. This could have made for a great ending to the series in my mind. But what do you think? I personally like this theory more than the love of his mother and wanting revenge for her death motive. This gives Jason a unique reason on why he keeps returning, but not his mother. Especially since they loved each other quite equally. And it always can leave the door open for another sequel, whether it be Jason returning or another killer donning the hockey mask like Roy or Tommy. That's pretty much my theory for today. If you have any theories of your own, feel free to leave them in the comments below or even comment on this theory. And as always, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as hitting the notification bell to be alerted whenever another Dark Theory video is released. I am JG Dark, and thanks for watching.